Good evening and welcome to Let's Talk channel with Princess Josephine. Thank you for supporting this channel. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Please leave me comments, give me thumbs up, and also share this video with your friends and family, with everybody. Anybody share. It's good. It's time for sharing. Share this video with anyone, and thank you again for your support. I truly appreciate you. This evening I'm going to talk about emotional abuse. Emotional abuse, that's my topic for tonight. So if you ask people who have gone through emotional abuse, they will tell you that this type of abuse is the worst of all abuses. And it is the worst because emotional abuse does not leave any physical evidence, does not leave any evidence such as scratches, scars, bruises, marks, does not leave any evidence whatsoever. So the only evidence that emotional abuse leave is a feeling of loneliness. Husband and wife, two people dating, significant others, partners. That's what I'm talking about. An emotional abuse relationship. He will be aggressive towards you in public. He will be, he will shout you down. He will shout you down in public. Even though you didn't do anything wrong, somebody else robbed him the wrong way, he will take it out on you. Somebody else talk back at him, he will take it out of you. Somebody else insult him, he will take it out of you. Somebody else didn't get along with him, he will take it out of you. Another girl refuse him, he will take you out of you. Anything else that somebody else did to him, he will take it out of you. He will blame you for it. It's your fault. It's your fault. I don't do nothing. Why is my fault? Just to boost his own ego. So he will blame you. And not even sometimes, let's say sometimes, he will take the role of a father. Mister, you are not my father. You were supposed to be my husband. You were supposed to be my partner. You were supposed to be my boyfriend. You were supposed to be my fiancé. You are not my father. But an abuser, an emotional, verbally insulting, verbally abused, emotional abuse, will take a role of a father figure instead of a role of a husband or a role of a partner. He will take a role of a father figure in public and try to treat and not even trying. He will treat you like a child. He will treat you like a child, where the gap between husband and wife just disappear. The only thing you see is a father and daughter. Sir, I'm not your daughter. I'm not your daughter. I'm your wife. Treat me like your wife. Don't treat me like you're my father. I have my father at home. But don't even tell them that. When you tell them that, they start to verbally abuse you. Even they may start verbally abusing your family or your friend or whatsoever. And that happens because they want their ego to be boosted. They want to put you on your place. They want to control you. Your happiness is their misery. If you're happy, they're miserable. If you're happy, they're not happy. When you're miserable, then they are happy. They suck your energy. They are like vampire. They will suck all your energy, all your happiness, all your honor. They will squeeze it out of you, and they will drink it like a vampire. They will drink it like drinking blood. They will drink it and swallow it up. They will be vitalized where you get depressed and pushed down. Emotional abuser. That's what they do. So you are not relevant to him anymore. No, you are not. You are not relevant to him in public. When you get to public, you are not relevant to him. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't, he will treat you anyhow he will treat you. Hey, isn't that supposed to be your wife? He doesn't care. And if you say to him, I'm your wife, he will tell you, so what? I'm your wife, so what? I don't care. So what? Really, mister? That's what it come down to? So what? In public, everybody hear him and say, oh wow. But when you get home, sometimes you're different. And sometimes emotional abuser, husband or partner or significant other, they will leave you by yourself in public. Or they can leave you by yourself when you go out with them, go to a function with them, and you disagree a little bit with them. Actually, they will start the disagreement. They will start the fight. They will find something to pick on and escalate the situation. They will leave you and go home by themselves, or go home with another woman and leave you in the function by yourself. Yes, I have heard that story before. I heard the story. It's true. And for them doing that, and for everyone to see what they did, make them happy, make them feel like, yes, I'm the man, I'm the boss, I'm the master. The master of what? What master are you? Master of who? Just make me shake my head. They will lie on you to people, the people that know you and people that doesn't know you. They will lie on you. They're good at lying. They're good at making up stories. They will make up stories about you. They will lie about you. They will, and they don't care whatsoever. He will expose you to his friend. You can't stop them. There's nothing an emotional abuser will not do. They cannot stop anything. The only thing that can stop them is God. They will. They will do anything just to carry on their plan, just to put you in your place, just to destroy you, not even put you in your place. Their plan is to destroy you totally. They will use anything. They will use your family against you. Your own family, they will use your family against you. That's right. Yes, they will call your family and tell them you did this and you do that and you say this and you say that. And they will be very believable because all this has been planned out. They have already planned it. In their head, where they're laughing and smiling at you, they're planning their evilness. Yes. I mean, this may sound crazy, but emotional people that abuse their wife or their girlfriend, whatever, emotional, they will not stop at anything. They will play a game on you too. They're going to play a game on you. They will also try to prevent you from having friends. They will try, yes, to prevent you from having friends. They will. Because what friend is going to come to your house when every time they come to your house, your husband is looking at them like they're crazy, or have his face full of anger, they don't feel welcome, or trying to degrade you in front of them, or trying to make you feel uncomfortable, or trying to make you, they are very conniver people, very conniver. They will do stuff when you have friends that your friend may not even want to come to your house anymore. There you go. And you know what? If someone ever asks them how they met you, if somebody asks them how they met you, they will tell a story that make them look good and make you look bad. It will make them look good and make you look bad. For instance, I heard a story about a man, a married man. How do you guys met? And he would said, somebody told me that she is going to be a good catch. That's why I marry her. Somebody told me that she will be a good catch. How in the world are you going to marry someone because somebody told you that she's going to be a good catch? You have no feeling, nothing. Just, oh, she's going to be a good catch. Okay, let me go and marry her. And throughout the time that you've been dating this idiot, he never mentioned anything like that. He told you, oh, I love you. I know, you are the one for me. That's the only thing he told you. But after you got married and his abuse started, he started to tell a story about how somebody told him that you are going to be a good catch, and that's why he married you. He didn't marry you because of love or his affection or anything else. He married you because somebody told him that you are going to be a good catch, and then he said, oh, okay, oh, she's gonna be a good catch. Oh, let me marry her. You must be very stupid if you go and marry somebody just because somebody told you this lady is going to be a good catch, or this lady is going to make a good wife, and then you run and go marry her. That's number one sign that you, mister, are an idiot, because you didn't tell this lady all the time you've been dating her. The only reason you tell her is that you love her, you want to be with her, you want to marry her, blah, 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 and blah, 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 some more. But when it's come time for you to put her down, to show to make yourself feel good, to put her down, and you say, oh, somebody told me she's going to be a good catch, she's going to be a good wife, so that's why I marry her. Oh my God. Jesus have mercy. Ooh. Oh, and if that's not good enough, some of these abusers may tell a story of, oh, well, I married her because I want children. Not because I love her, not because I want to be, not because I need her, not because I love her. Oh, because I want children. Oh, I married her because I want children. Does that make sense? Nope. So, the traits of an emotional abuser husband. He may try to prevent you from participating in any event. He may try to prevent you from participating, especially if he himself is involved in this kind of program. He may tell other people, don't let her do anything. Don't let her participate. Just let her be around. Just ignore her. Ignore her. Don't let her participate, and just lie or tell story about you to them behind your back. Don't let her participate. Recruit other people to stop you from participating on anything, and he himself won't let you participate in anything. And when you ever participate in anything, he will get angry, he will get mad, he will have that mean face, like, how dare you participate? You're stealing my glory. You're stealing my shyness. I'm supposed to be the one that shine, not you. Jesus, get a grip. Emotional abuser will not support their wife, will not support their partner, will not support their significant other, will not support their dreams, but criticize your dream. tell him this is what I'm planning on doing, he will find a way to criticize your aspiration, your plan, your dream. He will find a way to criticize it. Why? Because he's afraid he may lose you. If you get popular, he may lose you. He's afraid you're gonna do better than him. He's afraid people may like you better than him. He's afraid you may make more money than him. He's afraid you may be more successful than him. So any little thing that you want to do to elevate yourself, he will feel threatened, and he will find any way possible to destroy it. That's an emotional abuser for you. Some other ways that emotional abuser use to control their victim, to control their wife or their girlfriend or their significant other. They will criticize your cooking in public. They will criticize your dressing, the way you dress. They will criticize the way you sing. If you like to sing, they will criticize your singing in public and also in private. They will sabotage your job. They will sabotage your business. They will spy on you for no reason. They will spy on you. They will recruit enemy against you. They will gossip about you. Yes, they will. It doesn't faze them that you're their wife or their girlfriend or whatever. They will not. It doesn't faze them. They will gossip about you in a bad way. They can mess with you while you are sleeping. So when you're sleeping in the same bed with your emotional abuser, sleep with one eye open. They will mess with you while you're sleeping. In any way possible, they will mess with you. They will not pray for you. And if they pretend to be praying for you, probably that in their soul, they are cursing you out instead of praying. And you can tell by the way they're praying. They have an occultist behavior. Emotional abusers have an occultist behavior that sometimes you will be wondering, are you sure this man is not the devil himself? Because their behavior, the way they are, it's like sleeping with the enemy, sleeping with the devil himself. So you have to sleep with one eye open. You have to pay attention to everything. So once you know, and you know who you're dealing with, once you know this person is my enemy, they shouldn't be able to harm you, because you will be very careful when you are around them. So these people, this emotional abuser, professional, because by this time he has passed the test. He's not just any emotional abuser anymore. He's a professional emotional abuser. Because this man, they will flirt with other women right in front of you. They will gush about other women right in front of you. They will they will lift other women up right in front of you. They will say all kind of nice thing to other women right in front of you, where since you've been married to this man, he never tell you you're beautiful. He never say any complimentary thing to you whatsoever. But while you're standing in there watching, he will gush about other women. He will praise other women right in your presence. He will tell other women how beautiful they are right in your presence. He will tell other women how gorgeous they are right in your presence. And all this he's doing just to get to you. Just to get to you. That's why. But that's his plan in the first place. So you may say to yourself, look at this man that I've been married to for so many years, and he hardly give you compliment, but he gets offended. He gets really offended if he go to his barber and have a haircut, and he come home and you don't immediately gush about how handsome he is or how nice his haircut is. If you don't immediately compliment him the moment he got home from his barber, he's gonna be trouble. He's gonna get mad that you didn't compliment him. But he hardly compliments you. And when somebody else compliments you and tell you that you are beautiful, that make him mad. That will make him mad. If somebody in front of him compliments you that you are beautiful or you are nice or give you any praise, he won't say anything, but that will give him more reason to mess with you, to embarrass you, to show the person that compliments you that you are nothing, that you don't deserve the compliment. That's how evil this emotional, psychologically abuser, that's how they are. And if you are more educated than him, once in a while he will bring it out. Oh, well, you got this degree and you got that degree, and so you will be saying to yourself, so what? He will bring it out, and then that will be the end of it. But inside him, something, the point that you are more educated than him is eating him up inside. Eating him up. So you are more educated than him, and sometimes just to put you down because you are more educated, he may tell you in public in a very bad tone, sarcasm. He will tell you, go read a book. Go read a book. And give people who doesn't know you, or even people that know you, give them impression that you are illiterate. He will. I know somebody who that has happened to. That husband did that all the time. She's more educated than him. More educated than him. And that pissed him off. So in public, for no reason whatsoever, he will wait until other people are around and conversation is going on, and he's gonna tell her, show off, and put her out and say to her, please go read a book. Go read a book, please get out of here and go read a book in public, telling his wife that. And people will have the feeling like she never go to school, like she's an illiterate, but she have master degree while he only have a high school diploma. So that pissed him off all the time, because he knows when they have a conversation, the wife is more intelligent than him. The wife holds more significant conversation, more intelligent conversation. So he doesn't want her around. He doesn't want her around. And when she comes around, we put her off and just tell her, please go read a book. And the wife will say, wait a minute, where did this come from? And people, the way he will say it, people will think like, oh, she's illiterate. She didn't go to school. She have no education. If they don't know her, she have no education. And some women will not say anything because they don't want to embarrass their husband. They don't want to embarrass him. Or they don't want to start a fight when they get home. So they will just say nothing and just leave. And leave him back, with his miserable self. Yes, shopping with a verbal abuser husband, shopping with a verbal abuser significant other or partner could be hell. So to avoid all that nonsense, just let him do all the shopping, let him pick everything, don't even say anything, because he will be waiting in the back of his mind. He'll be expecting you to say something, to try to buy something, and the moment you say that, he will go off and degrade you, treat you like a child, dismiss you. When it comes to you, he cannot hold his tongue. Anybody else can say anything they want to him, it's okay, but the moment you open your mouth just to ask questions, all the things that he's been holding inside, that people have been doing or saying to him, that he's been holding in and don't talk, then he will take everything out of you. And then all those that's been disrespecting him, then he's going to use you as an example to show them what he can do to them by treating you badly and talking down at you and mistreating you in front of all these people. Maybe some of them have done something wrong or they don't respect him, whatever. So he will use you as an example for them to see that what he's doing to you, he can also do that to them. Become the one that he dumped all his problem on by being an emotional abuser toward you. Mentally abuser, emotional abuser, toward you. He's supposed to love you and cherish you. You're supposed to love him and cherish him. You are doing the loving and the cherish toward him, but he's doing the hate and abuse toward you. I think I already said that the abuser, the emotional abuser, your husband, your boyfriend, your significant other, your fiancé, whatever this abuser is to you, will turn your children against you. He will teach your children how to disrespect you. He will insult you in front of your children. So because they are the extension of his abuse toward you. You know, it's like growing a tree. They are the extension of his abuse towards you. So he abused you. So now he has taught his children how to abuse you. Now he will teach his friend how to abuse you. Now he didn't know how to do it. You know, it's like planting a seed. He will plant an evil seed, which is a lie in the mind of all these people, of your children, the neighbor, whatever. He will plant the seed, the hatred seed towards you. He will plant it in their mind. So as time goes by, they won't see you the same way anymore. Unless if they have God in their life, they will know that this man is an abuser. This man is evil. If they have God in their life, the Spirit will show them that no, don't do that. This lady didn't do nothing wrong. But if they are just like anybody else, he will plant the seed in the mind of all these people. And they will start seeing you differently. You don't have to do anything to them, but because your husband or your boyfriend or your significant other who hates you so much, who is usually is jealous of you so much, and is envious of you so much, and does not like you so much, not because you did anything, but just because they don't want to see you happy. They just want to destroy you so that they can get a badge of honor. I've planted an evil seed in the soul and in the mind of all these people and turned them against you. That's how the devil works. That's how the devil works. So this kind of men will do that because they will stop at nothing to destroy you. That is their purpose. Their purpose is to destroy you. And if you go back and research their past, you will find out that you are not the first woman that they have done that to. And this kind of men, they don't stay in a relationship. If they're married, they don't marry for long, because the wife, the one that have more common sense, will leave. They may have married their second wife, their third wife, their fourth wife. If you are their first wife, if you leave, they will take that abuse They will go back, they will go and find another woman. They will do the same thing to the next woman. They may even do it even worse, because you leaving them, they will take all that aggression out of the next woman that, that was foolish enough and didn't see the warning sign and take them in and marry them or whatever. If the woman is just a girlfriend, oh, that's good. She can leave. If she was just a significant other, she can leave. But when you're married to this person, it's very hard to leave, especially when there are children involved. It's very, very hard to leave, or if you depend on them financially. And that will even give them more power. Oh, she cannot do anything without me. Oh, she needs my money. And that will just make them do it even more. Oh, she cannot leave because she have nowhere to go. That will give them more power. To like choke you. You say, oh, please get away from me. They're high and they're low. 1 minute they're high and everything is nice. And the next minute they change. And you say, who's this person? Who are you? Where you came from? It's like somebody being possessed. So you don't know how to act with them. You have to walk like you're walking on an eggshell. 1 minute you don't know what they're gonna do. The next minute you don't know what they're gonna do. If they're happy and good, you're careful. Okay, they may switch them the next minute. So, and all is a game. It's the game that they play. They like to play the game. So don't fall for the okie dokie. See the warning sign. And when you see the warning sign, you see that kind of man approach you, run the other way. They're over charming, they're charming, they're friendly, they're quick to say hello, that is the way, that is their motive operando. That is the way they operate. They're so charming and so nice and so kind and all that, and that draw the victim in. And as soon as they draw you in, and you start to get to know them, and then they say, oh, and they start choking you like, oh. They start choking. You feel like you're being choked. So you got to be careful. Watch for this type of man, the abuser, the emotional, mentally, Mr. Charming, Mr. Abuser. You got to watch for these people. Ladies, I'm talking to you. These people, this abuser, for no reason, they may start to record you. They may put a hidden camera. They may put wherever they can put it to watch you, because they are control freak. They are very controlling. They are control freak. They're going to control you any which way they can. They may put a hidden camera in the bathroom, in the bedroom, in the kitchen, wherever they can put it. They may put it there. What they do with it, I don't know. But a serial, mentally, emotional abuser will go to that length to even they may start recording your conversation. They will start a fight. And they will say something nasty or something bad, they put you down, whatever. But they're not going to record all that. They will piss you off to the point that you will want to open your mouth and say something. And the moment you open your mouth to say something or to let them know, come on, don't do that, they will start recording. And now they got that evidence against you. Oh, see how she's yelling at me? See how aggressive she is? But when they were doing their evil thing against you, when they were antagonizing you, they won't record all that. They will just record the part where you try to defend yourself. They will record it, and they don't care. They will use that and show it to whoever they want to show it to, just to ruin your reputation. They will do that. And emotional a mental and psychologically abuser will prevent you from watching a certain type of show. For instance, he will get angry when you watch a certain type of program on TV. It doesn't have to be a bad show or a bad movie or whatever. Just to control you, they will want to tell you what to watch. And he will turn around, listen, he will tell you, don't watch this show, I don't like you watching this show, I don't like you watching this program, I don't want you to watch this or what that. But then he will turn around and watch the same program that he's been telling you not to watch. He doesn't mind if you know it or not. He will tell you, don't watch that program, and you find something to put that program, to destroy that program verbally. And then you will say, wait a minute, didn't you just tell me, or didn't you tell me yesterday that this kind of program I should not be watching, even though there's nothing wrong with it? But you're sitting down here watching the same program. Something's wrong with this. But he will always find an excuse, or he will turn the table and make an argument about it and start verbally abusing you, verbally abusing your intelligence, verbally abusing the choices you made, and bringing out something that happened or something you say 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. So that's how he would turn the table. For instance, if this emotional abuser get angry and verbally insult you or insult your intelligence, if he sees you watching any episode of The Housewives, if he sees you watching any episode, any one of them, he will verbally insult you and insult your intelligence. But he will turn around and he will watch The House Husband of Hollywood every day. He will watch The House Husband of Hollywood every day. And if you say, wait a minute, didn't you tell me don't watch The Housewife? And you watching The House Husband of Hollywood? Isn't that being a hypocrite? And he will tell you The House Husband of Hollywood is reality, is better. So he will tell you that. He will tell you that. But he will sit down and watch The House Husband of Hollywood every day. So you just look at him and say, there's something wrong with this man. There has to be something wrong with him. So that's his way of controlling you. That's his way of putting you in your place. That's his way of putting you in line and letting you know who is the boss. Because he knows that you don't want to argue with him. He knows that you want to leave him alone, so he can do whatever he wants to you, whatever he wants. And he intimidates you or very intimidated by him, that no matter what he do, you just leave him alone. So that's his aim, to put you in your place, to destroy you, to stop you from growing intellectually or any way otherwise. His plan is to make you his stepping stone. So watch out.